विज्ञान की क्षमता है अद्भुत, पर संस्कृति है मेरा स्वाभिमान। तकनीक से बदल तो रही है दुनिया, पर इंसानियत से ही तो है इसकी पहचान। गर्व विकास का नहीं, मुझे संस्कारों का है। मेरा मुल्क जो है हिंदुस्तान, मेरा मुल्क जो है हिंदुस्तान। नमस्कार, I am Mohammad Ovesh Shahnaz Iqbal Anjum. I am 18 and I belong from a generation who are fortunately unfortunate to be the last of those people whose photographs were not shared on the internet right after when they were born. We are also those rare species to be the first of those people who have completely indulged themselves into this new virtual world. Yet, if you ask, we would still say that apple is a fruit eaten by Snow White and fallen on Newton, and not a company created by Steve Jobs. And Windows, of course, are a source of ventilation and not an operating system of Microsoft. So before the genre of this world has shifted from textbook to Facebook, the framework of life used to be very simple. Much like the original Homo sapiens, you just ate what you got and did what you were told to do. You went wherever life took you for work and still were a family man. Most importantly, you were known for who you really were and not for how many followers you have on social media. Life was going all good, and then you all know what happened. The internet happened. Suddenly the world started to transform, and slowly the reality became virtual and the virtual became real. And everything you did suddenly started existing for the world as something to comment upon and judge. As a matter of fact, everything you didn't do also. No sooner had a humanity started to fly off the handle that we approached the era of Corona. And by this time, the lead character of our story, which is the newly industrialized aspirational VR, got catapulted into stardom, defining the Latin term Veni, Vidi, Vici, which in English is I came, I saw, and I conquered. But the most interesting yet confusing part is that we don't know if our lead character, the VR, is a hero or if it is a villain, as it was introduced to us as something for the betterment of humankind. But the phenomenal work it did was separating human from the kind. And we got so much dependent on this VR that we have actually forgotten that the father of Indian IT sector, Mr. Narayan Murthy, himself has said that technology is a useful servant but a dangerous master. We got so much involved that we became selfish, and while living in VR, we have actually started to live in VR. We became so selfish that we have forgotten that our Mother Earth is known for its life and humanity and not for its progress in technology. As my favorite Mr. Shah Rukh Khan says, the greatest gift we all have been given is perhaps the gift of life. So I truly believe if there is anything that can save humanity, is humanity itself. So I just want to remind you that, ladies and gentlemen, we all come from a country whose land itself is the source of inexplicable yet very simple spirituality. And I have learned from the people and the spirituality of this country that the dignity of life actually resides in its ability for love and compassion. To justify this, mystic poet Kabir Das very famously wrote, "Pothi padi padi jag mua, पंडित भया न कोई, ढाई आकर प्रेम के, पढ़े सो पंडित होई." Which usually translates into that you may read all the books of knowledge and then go and impart your knowledge to innovation and technology for the betterment of humankind, but mankind will never be wiser about its future until and unless you learn this 2.5 letter word prem, which means love. Because if you are able to understand love and practice it, that itself is enough to enlighten mankind. And no amount of technology will ever be able to replace it. So I just want you to understand that if there has been a momentous time for humanity and love to exist, it is now, in the present world. Because the present world is so much surrounded that it is actually lonely. Because in this spellbinding, imperfect moment of existence, the present world is still hopeful and is still resourceful. And of course, because the present world is like the 18-year-old Ovesh Anjum, who belongs from the last generation that has been made to understand and believe that Mataji and Pitaji are more important than 4G and 5G. So, I would simply sum up by saying that we may or may not be living in VR. But I think we should live in VR. Because VR does not stand for virtual reality, but it does for viewing the reality. After all, a legend once said कि नजरिया बदलो तो नज़ारे बदलेंगे। थैंक यू एवरीवन।